I've been dragged to Oxford, good morning, good morning, good morning, by Sky. Having a girly trip to the shops. Apparently it doesn't open till 10. We're a little tiny bit early. Sky's found a top. I've got a top for Kenzie. Just going to go and have a look in the PJ section if I can find it. I'm going back up because I think PJs would be classed with lingerie, which is up here somewhere. Yeah, like, you know, right in front of me when I got off the escalator. What a muppet. Wow, they're bright. Pretty cool though, aren't they? Inside out pyjamas. I mean, obviously they're not inside out, but you know. Gone are the days I could wear that. Smurfs. They're cute. I cannot decide between that and that. I ended up getting both pairs because I couldn't decide. One pair is 7, one pair is 8, so I'll just have both. These are so cool, they've got little poppers all over them. Kids' jeans. Sky is currently buying her stuff and I'm trying to find some long shirts or long tops for Kenzie. It's the length in the body that is the problem because he's so tall. There doesn't seem to be like a long, tall place here that I can see. I have googled it, it's not coming up. Street food for breakfast, yeah, we're hungry, so we're heading off to street food. Couldn't decide what we wanted, but burrito seems to be one of the only things open. Or pizza, and I'm not having pizza at this time of day. Nothing's open, not till 11. We're going to try TK Maxx. Yeah, you never know what you're going to get in there. I don't know if they're going to have any tall clothes. Big labels, small prices, yeah. Let's go see what they've got. Yeah. I get a lot of my bath stuff from here. You get the expensive stuff a lot cheaper, don't you then?
Yeah, instead of actually spending the actual price.
Exactly. That was unsuccessful
Again.
on the clothing for Kenzie front. But hopefully the food will be open now, so we're going to go and try it out. Yum, 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 yum. It's going to taste so good, Sky. Banging? Messy? The burrito looks like a pancake.
It's really good.
So many flavours, like loads of different things in it. We are now in Next and we're going to try and find the tools section for Kenzie. See, that looks longer in the body. Not that he'd wear that, I don't
horrible.
think. Yeah, I was going to say he won't wear that, but it's longer in the body. Which
That's horrible.
that's a James May type thing off of Top Gear. You know James May? Yeah.
He's ugly.
It's ugly. Poor James May. Is there anything? See, these are short sleeves. The granddad looking one, yeah. Yeah, see, Kenzie won't wear any. You won't like the feel of that. That's funky, but no.
They're all horrible.
Yeah, can we just have something that's quite bland but not brown?
I don't think he's gonna like these pepper.
He's not going to like any of those. This is a big no, I think. What have they got here? No, it's all a bit fancy schmancy, isn't it?
I mean, we are in the wedding section.
Oh, in a wedding section, are we?
This is the normal section.
Okay, let's go to casual. Find a bit of cash. Okay, yeah, see. That. XXL. It's quite long in the body. That's a 3XL though. I'm home now. I have just checked on things like laundry, but it looks like Emma's already put some bits in the washing machine, so not a lot I could do. I did fold some of it. And Sky's got what she needed. So I'm about to sign into college and do what it is I need to do with my college stuff. Then go and pick Ozzy up and then crack back on with some housework.
I presume one of you might want to be the coach and one of you might want to be the client. Oh, there. Right, okay, I'll stay. Sorry, my love. So, anybody want to be a client? Does anybody have an issue that they want to work through? And they came today thinking that might be useful.
This is my first one, so I'll go with whatever.
Okay.
I'll do whatever. Radio. So I've done a few things. I had that session, which was really good and really helpful, because it was either me coaching somebody or somebody coaching me. And I actually said, look, it's my first one. So she said she wanted to boost some of her coaching hours. I was like, go for it. Just do the, do me, coach me. So she did. And a load of things just went out of my mouth about needing some balance and some time and some, how can I get a good balance in life? And everyone wants a piece of me and I'm really sorry. That's kind of just all and I'm not really sure actually what bit of that you should be going with. So she started breaking it down and it was really good, and actually she helped me clarify some stuff in my own brain, and I've actioned those already. So that was really helpful, because it was kind of like I needed a coach to just coach me so I could get back into the coaching. So I've done several things. I have blocked off time in my diary. That is family time. That is equally as important, if not more, as anything else in my diary. And because I've blocked it in sections in my diary, it means that when I look at my diary, I won't see a blank space and go, yes, I can work on that day. No, I can't. And I needed to get over this thing in my head that if somebody wants me to do something work-wise, that I should be like, yes, because they might not ask me again. But actually, to say no sometimes means that you're in demand and that people like your service. So actually, if you can't help them, that's not actually your problem. Whether or not they've got cover on that day, or whether or not it's going to mean they can go out or they can't go out, that's not my problem. It's not my problem. I'm not here to make everyone else's life easy. That was something that came to me today as well. So, whilst I blocked that out, I then also rang the doctors to book my smear. Women, if you haven't done it, please remember to go do it. Book it. Only takes a few minutes. Although having said that, it spent me longer sitting in the queue. I was number 4 in the queue than it does to actually book it. But it's been booked. And that's only taken me 3 months. 3 months to book it. And it will be done in the next 3 weeks. So this is ridiculous. Anywho, I do need to go and get Ozzy from school in a minute. But while I'm at home, milling around, I'm just going to do things like give the sink a quick clean. I've just hoovered downstairs. I've wiped the sides down in the kitchen. Just the everyday things that just means that I'm keeping on top of some of the dirt. I've like wiped down the fronts of cookers with some spray, that kind of stuff. So this just means that I'm keeping on top of it whilst I'm around. Lee's gone to work. Kenzie's gone to work. And the dogs are out of the house all day when they're with me. So technically it shouldn't get as dirty because there's nobody here all day. That's my plan anyway. That's my thought process. We are back from the park and I have made Ozzy some food. He's got the nachos that Sky and I brought home from our burrito place. And he's got little... Thank you, Sully. He's got little bacon smiley face people. Hello, you lovely lot. I've just looked... because I've been in the shower, but I haven't taken my makeup off, which sounds a bit weird because I've washed the rest of me, but I didn't do my hair. And so I've not actually washed my face because I'll do my makeup removal later. I've now got panda eyes. Anywho, I can't remember where I got to. I know I showed you what I did Ozzy for dinner. Harry just had a pizza. Sky sorted herself out. And I can't remember if I told you the kind of the thought process that I'd had about getting a bit more balance in my life. I think I probably did, but I don't know if I concluded it. Which I'll find out when I'm editing, because I'll know whether or not I did it because I'll be editing it. But basically, after my conversation today with one of the other students during her practice coaching session on me, it became apparent that I need to prioritise my time with my family or just doing nothing every now and then, as highly as I prioritise other things. When I see a space in my diary, if somebody says to me, can you pop in and feed this cat? Could you quickly pop in and take this dog out for an hour and sit with it for an hour? I'm like, oh yeah, I've got space to do that. And I've not looked at the rest of the diary like as a whole and go, okay, but you've got this and this and this and this. So I don't prioritise my time. I see the gap and go, yeah, I'll do that. And then before I know it, I realise that I haven't had a day off in God knows how long. I've had an hour here or 2 hours there. But I've been on a pet sit for all of this time. And then I've been off feeding cats there. And then I've done a care job here and a care job there. And Joseph's story sessions and walked a dog. And then a whole bunch of other pop-ins. And then my normal weekly work at the farm. And I'm trying to do some study. And I'm just kind of like, this is ridiculous. I'm not actually having any set time. And last weekend, like the weekend we've just had, I had 2 whole days off. And I felt so good about it. It was really lovely, not rushing off here, there and everywhere. So I have now put in my diary, nice pink so it stands out, spend time at home or spend time at family or spend the afternoon at home, so that I'm not blocking out all of my weekends with work and other things that need to be done or don't need to be done, that I end up just agreeing to. And I also worked out that no is an okay answer in itself. It doesn't need to be justified. No, unfortunately, I can't is a perfectly good sentence in itself. And also, I am not here to make everyone else's life easy. That was something I worked out today as well. It is not my responsibility if somebody wants to go and do something, but they've got a dog or a cat or whatever, and they need me to. So don't feel like it is, because that's my job. The fact is, I just need to go, it's not convenient for me to do it on this day. And if I say no, people will come back to me, because it just means that I'm actually in demand as opposed to, you know, available to everybody whenever anybody wants it. Nobody is going to fully appreciate me busting my gut running from one job to the next job to the next job so they can go out and do what they want to do. That's not going to be, you know, nobody's going to do that for me, if that makes sense. So I need to start being a little bit more selfish and actually have a bit more balance. So that's what I've decided, and that's how I'm doing it. And you lot can hold me accountable. Anyway, I'm just going to say thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot. I'm about to edit a video and then watch some Futurama. New Futurama, no less, because it just goes and comes and goes and comes, and it seems like it's on a comeback again. I will see you lovely lot in the next video.